Hello guys, and welcome to the first episode of VATSIM Emergencies. Today we'll execute an engine fire prior to V1 on the takeoff row. A very dangerous situation if not dealt with correctly. When we observe the engine fire, we will call for a rejected takeoff doing the following: bringing in throttles to idle, manually deploying the speed brakes, applying full reverse, and monitor the RTO auto braking system is operative. We will inform ATC of our abortion and request fire services. As we bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, we will bear one last thing in mind: the wind direction. The 22th of August 1985, a British Airtours departing from Manchester had an engine fire during the takeoff. The captain aborted and vacated the runway. This caused the wind direction to be perpendicular in relationship to the plane, letting the fire extend rapidly. We will of course avoid this scenario by turning into the wind, making sure that the flames are blown backwards. After we have come to a complete stop facing the wind, we will not set the parking brakes due to the hazard of melting the brakes after the RTO. We will restate the emergency, identifying the fire. We will perform the engine fire procedure by disconnecting the auto throttle, bringing the affected engine's throttle to idle, the affected engine fuel control to shut off, and pulling the fire handle on the affected engine. Pulling the fire handle disconnects pretty much all systems from the engine. If the light on the fire handle stays illuminated, indicating the engine remains on fire, we will use the scrubs to extinguish it. Meanwhile, we will prepare for potential evacuation, setting the flaps to 40 and parking the speed brakes. If we successfully extinguish the fire and we have no leaks, we can taxi to the nearest exit to clear the runway, where we will do a shutdown and request to be towed away. If we are unable to extinguish the fire, we will evacuate the plane. Welcome aboard guys, we're just closing in on the Juliet 1 holding point for runway 23 right here in Manchester. We are fully ready for departure and just mentally preparing for the takeoff.
Line 619 advise, correction speed, 619 advise, Juliet 1 line up and wait, runway 23 right.
Line up and wait, runway 23 right by Juliet 1, speedboat 619.
This is the tower, speedboat 349.
Turning on the lights, the runway turn off and the strobe light. And we will set the transponder to TARA. Trying to remain center line once and checking the final is clear. Everything is good. It's a lot to do when you're a single man pilot. And we will light up and wait, runway 23 right. And prepare for the takeoff. Just going through the last checks that the lights is good, the transponder is good. And we'll wait here for clearance to take off. Just awaiting the landed aircraft to vacate the runway.
Easy 9019 vacate to take right.
Easy 9019, thanks, contact ground 121.850, good day.
121.850 ground, good day, easy 9019.
And speedboat 619 from runway 23 right, land, correction, surface wind 280 degrees, 11 knots from runway 23 right, surface takeoff.
20 right, clear to take off for speedboat 619.
121.85.
So setting 55% N1, just checking the engines is spinning up very stable, and they are. Setting takeoff thrust.
Alpha, set overhead macro suit, sir.
Takeoff thrust is set. Keeping my hands on the throttle ready for a potential abortion.
So sometimes we're changing to
And the airspeed indicators is aligned.
Manchester Tower with even
80 knots checked.
784 Romeo with you.
Just scanning for any abnormal indications.
784 Romeo Manchester Tower, good afternoon, continue approach from the right.
Reject. Throttle to idle, speed brake is up, full reverse, and the RTO is operative, 60 knots. Speedboat 619 are boarding takeoff. The wind is from our right 270, so we will turn the plane into the wind and come to a complete stop. So we will restate the emergency. We have fire warnings, the right engine. Speedboat 619, we are declaring an emergency. We have engine fire in the right, requesting fire services. Auto throttle is disarmed, levers are in idle, fuel control to cut off, and fire handle is pulled. Just giving it a couple seconds to see if the fire will extinguish by itself, and it doesn't seem like it. So we'll turn the fire handle and set the timer.
Speedbird 619, are you able to vacate or do you need to stop on the runway?
Speedbird 619, we have stopped on the runway and we will advise you when we have the situation under control and are able to vacate the runway.
Speedbird 619, roger. Break. Beeline 784 Romeo, make a visual switch, runway 23 left.
Now we'll just wait for the light to extinguish. If the timer exceeds 30 seconds, we will use the other script. And there we go, the light has extinguished and the fire should be out. And the situation is under control.
Speedbird 61 smoke 7700 able.
Speedbird 619, squawking 7700, we have managed to shut down the engine and extinguish the fire. We will vacate the runway.
Speedbird 619, roger. Beeline 784 Romeo, runway 23 right.
The horn we hear is the airplane telling me that we aren't configured for takeoff because it thinks we're taking off due to the huge amount of thrust requested from the left engine. And this also makes it very difficult to taxi straight. We need a lot of left yawing to maintain a sensor line. We'll just reduce the speed here so the horn will silence. So we'll just vacate the runway here. We'll taxi a good distance to make sure that we are clear of the runway, and we will come to a stop again, doing a complete shutdown of the aircraft and requesting to be towed away. As you see here, it's very difficult to maintain the sensor line. A lot of yaw is needing to stay in that line.
Speedbird 619, contact ground 121.850.
2185 for Speedbird 619. So here we are, guys. We'll just shut down the aircraft here, and we have managed to execute an engine fire during the takeoff roll and dealt with it safely, and we have saved the plane and the passengers. Thank you for being with me on board, and hope to see you next time for a new emergency on the VATSIM network. So cheerio, guys.